Where did my hunger go? What happened to my thirst? People of God, if you're ready like we're ready right now, we want to show you testimonies of what Jesus did for people like you and I. When we were done, we're going to eat of the bread of Jesus and drink of his blood. Take a look.
My name is Sumade. I'm making this video from Accra, Ghana. In January, I started suffering erectile dysfunction. I don't know how that came about, and I've been to the hospital. I've been to 2 different hospitals, and I started taking medication, but it didn't really work. I mean, not even really, it didn't work for me. And I used to watch NSPPD, so there was this particular day I was watching this lady's testimony. She said she couldn't hear with 1 ear, and something pushed her to just use the communion, some of it, and she poured in her ear. And I did the same thing, the same process, and it worked for me. You know, I started feeling good. God has perfected my miracle. So I just want to urge everyone that has gotten a miracle healing from this altar to please come and testify, because you never know, your testimony would be a motivation to someone out there that needs it. I thank God so much. Also, I want to thank Pastor Jerry and the whole team for putting this together. I mean, coming up in our faces every morning to bless us, you know, with God's words and prayers. Yeah, pray God bless you all.
What God cannot do does not exist. My name is Jennifer, and I'm recording this video from the UK. I am that lady that God has shown me great mercy, and I'm here to return all the glory back to the Lord. I did an SPPD in the last quarter of 2022. At the time of sharing, my main prayer process was the faith of the Lord, because I've had 2 ectopic pregnancies. The first one came in 2020, and it was ruptured 2022. I lost one of my tubes. Then in 2022, I conceived again, but unfortunately, it was another ectopic. Then on 25th of April, on the altar, Pastor Jerry mentioned my kids. You have had 2 ectopic pregnancies. If you never back your testimony, go and check. The Lord is giving you 2.
You have lost 2 of your fallopian tubes. 2 ectopic pregnancies. But what saith the Lord? Go back and check today. I've given you brand new ones. I've given you brand new ones. Receive it right now.
Honestly speaking, I was so excited because one thing I know for sure is once your case is mentioned, it's a done deal. Again, I was also praying for traveling breakthrough. In 2023, God gave us that breakthrough, and we relocated to the UK. I came with my husband. So when we got here, we found out I was pregnant. And with the first scan, the EDD, expected days of delivery was on 30th of January. Today, I have my evidence. I don't know how God did it, but I'm carrying my evidence. I have this bundle of joy here, and we are here to say thank you, Pastor Jerry. We did pray, you did show what God cannot do does not exist.
My brothers and sisters, my name is Japheth Chukwuemeka, and me and my brother Ikudi Siri Chukwuemeka. We are here to actually thank God for what God has done in my brother's life. My brother fell sick critically February 24th, 2024, earlier this year, and we thought it was just a normal cold and flu sickness. He went to the hospital, he was hospitalized. After a couple of days, it was getting worse, and that actually put him on oxygen mask to actually help him breathe. He was now oxygen mask for 24 hours, and they said, he wasn't also breathing well, and he needed a bigger oxygen mask and bigger oxygen to actually help him breathe. From there, they took him to the ICU. He was there in ICU, and the next thing they said, even the big oxygen mask and big oxygen was also not helping him breathe. In fact, he was having respiratory failure and blood clotting at that point, and he was in ICU. And at the point, the hospital in Kitchener, Ontario, said they couldn't help him anymore, and they had to actually transfer him to Toronto, to a specialist hospital to see how the specialist could help him. That actually carried him in an ambulance, and at that time, that actually put in intubator inside his body, and at that time, he was no longer conscious, and they carried him to Toronto, and he was on that intubator for about 6-7 days. It got really bad. They said his lungs were failing. There was blood clotting, and at the point he had a very critical attack that they need to actually it was cold bleed attack. It was very terrible. Even at the point they had to actually pump him, so that he could actually breathe. He was on that ventilator for days, going to almost 8 days or 9 days. We kept on praying. My sister kept on sending NSPD morning prayers, and we kept on praying. And on March 4th, that fateful night, we joined Pastor Jerry's prayer. Pastor Jerry was praying heavily in the middle of the night. He was saying that he was sending fire to that ICU. We claimed it.
No negativity will escape this fire. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my God. People are waking up from coma. Yes, yes, yes. The angels are moving into ICUs. People are waking up. People are waking up from coma. People are waking up. We say, wake up, wake up, wake up.
We said this prayer is for my brother on that March 4th night. You know, we claimed it heavily. When we went to the hospital the next morning, March 5th, my brother was healed and healthy. They said they were going to take off the ventilator in the next couple of hours, and they took off the incubator and the ventilator. And my brother was beating on his own. They even thought that okay, they would put the small mask so that's why they recover his respiratory system, you know, gradually. But all of that didn't happen. My brother just stood up, started breathing very well on his own 100%. Even doctors and nurses were surprised, you know, because he had COVID twice, you know, and you know, people thought all kind of things. But here we are today, like God saved him. It was a big miracle. He's really here, healthy, you know, doing well, very fit on his own.
Yeah, I want to give all glory to God.